So I thought I'd talk a little about how I create these arrangements, because I get a lot of questions about this. Let's start with the left hand. So this controller was custom built for me by a very talented guy by the name of Matt Moldover. The keyboard part is an existing product made by Akai, but he added the whole arcade button thing over it. So what I'll usually do is open Battery 4 by Native Instruments, which is my main drum software. I try to limit myself to just one or two plugins for drums, because to me it is by far the most tedious part of arrangement, and I just find that limiting myself helps me stay focused. And I'll start auditioning different samples and just dragging them in. Then I'll map them to the buttons. Then I'll start tweaking them using the EQs and effects that are built into Battery. One thing I do a lot is I layer different sounds. So here, for example, I've got a kick with another sound, and then here I've got a kick with a crash as well, and then this is a snare, and here's a snare with a crash. This lets me, instead of having to press a few buttons at the same time, I can press one at a time, and it keeps my other fingers free to play the bass part. Another trick I use a lot is delays. I'll use that on hi-hats a lot and other sounds. It just animates the groove a little more and fills it out a bit. And another neat thing about Battery is that you can randomize basically every parameter. So I will often randomize certain parameters for a sample, like for example the panning or the tuning. So every time I press that button, the sample sounds a little different. For bass, I like to use this synth right here, the Boomstar by Studio Electronics. It's a really awesome analog synth. It's got a really cool feedback circuit. Gives you that really gnarly sound, and I love it. I'll usually play the bass part either with my thumb or with my pinky, depending on the drum part. And together we get something like this. The right hand is a little more straightforward. Recently I've been using the Sequential Prophet X a lot. It's just an awesome synth, really deep. I'll usually split it into two different parts, have one sound on this end, another sound on the other end, or I'll layer a few different sounds. In this arrangement, I did something that I don't normally do. I layered a hi-hat sample from Native Instruments Battery with the synth sound, just to create that cool 16th note hi-hat pattern that really worked out well because I'm playing 16th notes anyway on the synth. Some people ask me why I don't use my feet. Well, I actually do. You just can't see it in most videos. I'm usually controlling different parameters of the sound using expression pedals and the normal sustain pedal, of course. So in this case, I was actually controlling filter resonance on the Prophet X. that's it in a nutshell. I'm going to be making more Metroid videos over the next few weeks. Metroid is one of my favorite video game series, and honestly, I don't know why I haven't covered any of the music so far. It's just exactly the kind of music I love. It's dark, it's mysterious, it's beautiful. So, stay tuned. I'll be posting more Metroid stuff soon. Hey, I'm GLASYS, and I have a very unique request for you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.